Well, come on in, everyone. We're just about to continue with more Titan Souls. In the last one, we made our way through the Fire Realm in its entirety. Completed all of Golkaian, or defeated all of Golkaian's creations, as well as Golkaian himself. This time, we're heading off somewhere a bit different. I hate to say it, but I have to get used to these controls again. It's been a small bit since I recorded last, but more so, I've been playing a lot of Dust Force. So, definitely not used to the top-down perspective or controls. So bear with me if it takes us a bit. But here in the forest, there are two Titans. And I hope I can remember how to get to them. Actually, no, it's left, then up. But yeah, we have a Lost Woods segment here. Definitely very interesting. Just hope I can remember the right way to go. Is it up again? It might be left. I think it's left. Nope, it's up again. Alright. I have to say, before we get into this fight, this Titan, in my first playthrough, gave me the easiest time. For a reason I'll show after we talk about the achievement. But this is the, malformed hallucinogenic fungus Obello. It's a fun name. But yeah, the achievement for this boss fight is to it's a bit tough. The achievement for this boss fight is to experience the effect of Obello's spores for a total of 30 seconds. So it doesn't have to be continuous. You do not have to survive, or you do not have to worry about running out of the spores and then having the effect wear off and then having to start from scratch. Remember that thing I said about getting used to the controls again? Yeah. Also, my A button is a little broken because Dust Force is a platformer. So this controller's lasted me for about 3 years. Got it for $10, so, and it's served me completely fine. So I suppose I can't complain about a wearing out A button. I'm just used to X being dash because that's what I have it set to. So it should make it, in theory, easier because things are slowed down for us. In theory, of course. In practice, may be completely different. I feel like getting this one because otherwise, like I said, this boss fight is one of the easiest ones for me. So, actually, I don't think I have Steam notifications on. So, I don't know, maybe there'll be a timer on screen. But I feel like that was about it. Oh, he was above me. Depth perception. Oh well. Time to show how I had the easiest time in the world with this boss fight ever. Which is good, because, you know, one easy Titan and one Titan that made me want to tear my hair out the first time. Seems to be a good balance for this episode. So, shoot the arrow there. Oh, I did it. I timed it poorly. I timed it incorrectly, but I think you saw what I was doing. I have to wait till he lands before I start pulling it again. But yeah, that's all you have to do to kill him. Unless I mess it up again, which is very likely knowing me and how good I am at this game, so here's hoping I don't do that. Alright. You wait right there, Mr. Arrow. And it was a little early. Still counted though. Like I said, Could have been an easy fight. But I do believe we got the achievement, I hope. I'll put a timer on screen if I remember to edit that in. Just to double check if we actually do. But that's 1 of 2 down. And we bounced off of his dead body. I feel very rude. Sorry. And, instantly back here. So doesn't make sense with the Lost Woods. And this one took me a little bit of finding. A little bit of time to find. Because, as is common in the Lost Woods segments, or in some Lost Woods segments, but is often not thought about, is just going back the direction you came from. Ugh, this guy. Although I will say, the area leading up to him is awfully pretty. That's about the only positive thing I can say about this guy. Hello, flower friend. We're friends, right? I'll take that as a no. The achievement for this boss fight is short back and sides. The achievement is to give Venethicus here a haircut. I realized I went out of order with the introduction here. I suppose that's only fair. This is the poisonous flower Venethicus. His poison won't instantly kill you, but unlike the drug trip spores, they will kill you. I think you can withstand the effects of one cloud, but the second cloud that touches you will do you in. I believe that's how it works. Hopefully I'm not just speaking out of my soul arrow. And pull. I rolled into it. Okay, but I think you guys see what I was doing. I don't know. As much as I hate this boss fight, it's one of my more favorites because I feel like it's more challenging to me and more interesting. And also there's the whole depth, I suppose, to it. With all the vines, you're trying to dodge the vines. I suppose I should show off cutting the vines, shouldn't I? That was actually a very inopportune place to cut the vine, because once you cut the vine, it is left there for the rest of the fight. And that area right there is generally where I go for the kill shot, so I suppose it's alright that we died there. And also it's alright because Obello took no time at all, so I don't want this episode to be too short. That would be horrible. What would we do? Alright, so really the pattern is this one will go over you pretty much no matter what. And then go back. I'll go over you. Alright, got him. Nope. I thought I would be safe. I thought he would go over me. He didn't do that. Oh well. Oop. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I was like, that wasn't the right direction. Oh well. Even though, you know, it seems longer, maybe it feels longer to get there, it's pretty much about the same like steps taken, I suppose. Or time taken. I guess it's the multiple screen transitions that makes it feel like a long, arduous journey every time. Alright. And this one will go over me. And this one will not. And then he'll go back. And this one will go over me. And then roll over here. So I have enough space to pull the arrow. And then totally miss. Alright, yeah, I was totally wrong with how the poison mechanic works. Which side is his face on? Okay, I probably could have cut the vines there. You know what? I'm fine with an extended rally against this guy. I like him. But he got the better of me. May the best man win. In this case, the best man was a plant. But it's okay, because I can try unlimited amount of times. I'd just prefer less times than more. Oh well, back in. We got this. We can kill our friend, the plant. Nature is our friend. And try and get the poison cloud to get further out. Oh, that was a bit close for comfort. Oh no. Did I retrieve my arrow? I did retrieve my arrow. Also, that was a really short vine cut. So, it may have been... Never mind. I was going to say it may have been very fortuitous for me. Because I know how I talked about earlier with the whole switching sides when you're stuck on a boss trying to break that brain block, I suppose. But works much less well for Venethesis here. Vine Thesis, because of the whole he always spins clockwise. Sometimes your brain just forgets how the things do. And this time my brain forgot how the things do. But it's okay, because now the episode will be of a decent length. Now I can quit fooling around and totally nail him this time. It was all planned. Every failure in this is totally calculated. Yes, follow me, Poison Cloud. There you go, that's a fine spot for you. And there we go. That wasn't it. I actually have a really hard time with that kill shot. I don't know. Maybe it's the whole fact that I can't exactly see where it is, even though I know exactly where it is. Maybe it's the fact that I'm trying to find something to blame it on other than myself. That's probably it. But it's no excuse. Let's just beat him this time. I remember. I was gonna say I remember the time, but then I almost forgot the time of how the thing do. Makes sense. Oh, I never let my arrow fly. Oh, he didn't go over with his slam. He just went straight down. Oh man, I'm having a rougher time with this guy than I thought I would. Oh well. I believe in us. Yeah, I remember how with one boss, I just said exactly what I was doing, and I instantly nailed it, so let's try that here. Yeah, it's probably in our best interest to not get our arrow stuck behind him. So, go back to make sure we don't get squished. Keep going north to lead the poison cloud away from where we go. Go inward so we don't get smashed. Shoot him in the mouth this time. Pull the arrow while staying safely away from the vine cloud. I got that vine, but that does not help me a ton because that's in my spot. Where is his mouth? His mouth is... There it is. Alright, good. Good stuff. But it's okay, because we have one of his tentacles down. When its vine's down, I suppose, would be more accurate. Although that vine being there will make the kill shot considerably more difficult. I keep missing, wow. I think I'm just too close to him. I thought he was going to lift it. I was going to try and get more tentacles, more vines in the same area, so there'd be less threat. But oh well. Okay, at this point I'm starting to get a little tired of your game, Mr. Vinethesis. Vinethesis. So, game over, punk. See, if I pretend to sound really cool, the game will think I'm really cool. And I missed. How did I miss? Dude, oh man, I just remembered that I totally love this guy's theme. Silence, intense concentration, trying to fight the guy. Oh man, this music's great. Get the kill. Gosh. But yes, actually, Vinethesis, that's another reason why I still enjoy him despite me hating him, is that his music is one of the, I don't say one of the better tracks because they're all comparable to each other, but it's absolutely fantastic. These don't kill us, do they? Nope, we are now safe. Because instead of being the size of us, they are now the size of just half of us. Therefore, they're much less dangerous. Now, before we leave the forest area, there's a little secret. First of all, there's a very pretty waterfall. Other than the two bosses, this is the only other thing this forest has to offer. But here, we see this. Bit of a diagram, I suppose, even though it's probably more supposed to be spiritual or symbolic. But I'm assuming that is a Titan soul finding its way into a plant, working its way into its roots, and then becoming the roots, as you can see here, and turning just a bulb, a simple plant, into that horrible, horrible vine monster we just took care of. But I guess that's going to be it for this episode of Titan Souls. And in the next one, we'll be heading down to the castle. I am not dreading this episode. Okay, I'm quite certainly dreading this next episode, but I'm also very excited for it. So until then, keep on keeping on.